Hello, it's Chaplain Greg. I'm here in my own backyard in Chicago, and there's a little warbler back here called a common yellowthroat that's been visiting yesterday and today, and I hope you hear its little song. You might hear it during this video. I thought I'd do it out here just in case he wants to be part of this video. And when it comes up, I'll let you know. So where do you find meaning in what often seems like a crazy and chaotic world? I've done a lot of videos suggesting its spirituality, and I believe that's true, but you can also find a great deal of rich meaning from reviewing your own life. It's kind of like a Sherlock Holmes mystery. If you're able to look there's our friend. If you're able to look objectively at your successes and failures, you find clues to why you chose to came into this world and what kind of lessons you mapped out for yourself before birth. I do believe we come to this earth and we incarnate in order to have challenges and to have choices. We have something called catalyst or suffering in order to grow spiritually. This is described in a great book called Journey of Souls by Michael Newton and in the Law of One. The clues are the painful choices you have had to make in your life, things that you wanted to work on. Maybe you made the wrong choices early in life. I know I did. Did you then go on later in life to do something different or better? You should rejoice. It doesn't matter how late in life you figure things out. Better late than never. I used to do something called life review with patients at the end of their life, and they learned that there was a pattern in their life that they had followed and that they had actually helped others. Unfortunately, people sometimes need to be reminded of the good things they do and how beautiful they are. You can do this for yourself, or someone like me can help you. I've started a new business called Lifelore, in which I help people review their lives. I can write their own life story for them or coach them on how to write it for themselves. It's hard to look at yourself objectively, so it does help to have a coach to talk you through it. Go to yourlifelore.com to find out more about this. So right now, look back on your own life and think about one hard decision you had to make. For me, there was one decision I had when I was 19 or 20. I was in Europe. I was backpacking. I had been there for about 6 weeks. I did not want to go home. I was sitting in a park in Paris, kind of like a Joni Mitchell song. And I thought, I don't want to go home. I could get a job here and just stay and try to eke out a living of some sort. I didn't, and I went home, and I was not happy when I got there. I thought, what am I doing back here? Now, years later, I look back and I realize that there was a meaning for this. If my life would have turned out way differently if I had stayed there, but for some reason I chose to learn from my family. I chose to learn from being in an environment where I did not feel at home, where I didn't feel like anybody else, where I was different, and somehow this is important to me as a learning tool. So look back on your life, and if there was something you regret, don't beat yourself up over it, but send your young self compassion. And if there's something you did great, or if you learned, no matter how late, it's never too late, so rejoice. I hope that's about all. Oh, let's wait for the train to go by. Along with the birds you get back, you do get the elevated train, which is 50 feet away. So that's all I really have for today. Thank you for watching this short message. Please like and subscribe. I'll have more for you soon from Ireland in just a few days. We're going over there and looking forward to some spiritual explorations, and I hope to do some thoughtful videos about Ireland and what we're learning in that environment. I wish you peace.